When Vigor released on July 30th, 2018, this image was used to show us what we can expect from the Founders Pack if we decided to buy the game preview version of the game for $20. If we didn't want to purchase the game, we could wait until Q1 of 2019 when the game goes free to play for anyone with an Xbox Live Gold subscription. The image does a good job of giving us some information, not only describing what we'll get for being founders of the game, but also what we can expect going forward. For purchasing Vigor, you will receive an exclusive Outlander uniform, the Vigor trucker cap, $40 worth of in-game currency, and an exclusive dusting hands gesture. But the real meat of this image is at the bottom. You can clearly see what looks like a timeline, starting with the game preview on the left and moving to the right until release. Now first we see the hand icon, which represents the emote, the dusting hand gesture that we would get as being founders, then the hat, then the currency, and then the outfit. We're currently in the middle of January and we don't have any of these things yet. We don't have emotes in the game, we don't have an in-game currency system, and we haven't gotten these cosmetic items as founders of the game. The Q1 release time window gives them until the end of March 2019 to release the game. Since the start of the game preview, some obvious improvements to the game have been made. The movement, the looting, the shooting, the stability, they've all been improved, but there's still lots of work to be done. The question then becomes, what's the timeline for Vigor now? Are we still expecting a release in Q1 of 2019, or will the full release get pushed back? I think the game definitely needs to go into the free-to-play stage as the player base is not very large. Depending on when you play, it can take a long time to find a match, and that's with only one map active at a time. And if there's only one map active at a time, and each encounter is only 10 to 12 players, then you can see that the player base is pretty low at the moment. This game needs a jolt, and that jolt very well could be the free-to-play players that they would gain on full release. Last month we received the 0.7 update that provided some new game events, new shelter items, and the female character model. But where are the emotes, cosmetics, and currency systems that we were promised when the game preview version of the game went live? And when exactly will Vigor go free to play and hopefully revive the game and its lobbies? These questions can't really be answered today, unfortunately. We'll just have to play the waiting game and hope for the best as Vigor goes through the rest of the game preview stage and into full release. I haven't been playing Vigor much lately because I have so many games to play, but I definitely want the game to succeed, and I want its players to be happy. Hopefully some of these things from the Founders Pack gets delivered to us as soon as they can, but I can understand that the devs have been focusing more on getting the game to feel better to play rather than adding this stuff that was laid out in July of 2018. After all, what good is an emote or a cosmetic item if the game is not fun to play? I'd much rather them focus on the gameplay itself, fixing the gunplay mechanics, fixing some of the movement issues that we have, rather than adding an emote or a new cosmetic item for us to have. I hope this video doesn't come across as negative towards the game because it's not. I just feel like this is the reality of the situation Vigor finds itself in at the moment. The devs will definitely need to balance the need to get these Founders items out eventually with the all-important improvements that are needed for the game. Hopefully we're not too far away from the next update, where more improvements will be made, and the game can continue to progress towards the full release window. I was able to play a few matches last night, capture some gameplay, and just wanted to get an overall feel for the current state of the game because, like I said, I haven't actually been playing the game that much lately, but I'm definitely interested to hear what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the current state of Vigor in the comment section below, and what you think the future holds for the game. Do you think we'll still hit that Q1 2019 window for the full release? And do you think we'll get the cosmetic items, the gesture, the in-game currency system? Hopefully those are just a couple updates away, but in the meantime, I do think that they should focus more on the gameplay itself, which it seems like that's what they've been doing. I think adding the different event modes like the barred houses and the duos airdrop and the duos mode in general was definitely a good thing for the game. The game looks beautiful, it plays well enough, but it just has some issues, obviously with the gunplay and some of the movement. I have some examples here where the guy I was trying to shoot was kind of glitching up and down over and over, and at certain points my gun wouldn't shoot if I was crouched, or I don't know what was actually happening. It was on auto, but I held the trigger down and only shot one bullet. Luckily I was able to kill this guy and somehow managed to overcome all the adversity that was thrown my way, and I was able to escape with some of his good loot that he brought in with him. But yeah, the game definitely has some things still to work on before we get a lot of these things that were promised with the Founders Pack, and before we actually hit that full release window and hopefully get a good group of players in with the free-to-play version of the game. Also wanted to let you know that recently I designed some Vigor apparel on my Teespring store and just made them live yesterday. I'll have them linked in the description below if you want to check them out. I'll also flash up a picture of them here. Also wanted to thank everyone for the support as of late. We're now up to 4 channel members, as It's Beastly Baby joined as the newest member of the channel. I really appreciate you guys and look forward to what the future holds for the channel. We're still growing every single day, and with each sub I get more and more motivated to create content for you guys, so please continue to subscribe to my channel. I'll continue to hope to provide good information for you guys and hopefully entertain you at the same time. Make sure to like the video if you found it useful and subscribe to stay up to date on everything that I publish. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later.